Ready. Alright, Super Metroid fans, well, we've got the beginning of the race here going. Area Randos, random starting location. Our runners started in Turian, which was over on the right side of Criteria by the crab door. And as everybody made their way down to the starting location with Morph Ball, looks like just about everybody ended up going to Billy Mays, finding that gravity suit and speed booster. Yeah, Bresson here did too. Okay. So yeah, there's some ammo down there, gravity, speed booster. We're looking to see where everybody decides to go next. Bressingham found Crade's area. Is that a main route? I didn't quite see how he got in there, but most people going back up the climb. Not a bad idea with only 5 power bombs. Junie paving the way over to BT, but only finding a missile there. But BT wakes up for a fight. Flatbread's gonna be right there too, with Lomian just behind. Bressingham fighting Crade right now, though. This is not boss Rando, so if you find Crade's area, it's gonna be Crade. Bressingham getting a stand up on Kraid right now. Most people are in various phases of figuring out the parlor or coming out BT. Jimmy's gonna check 230. We haven't seen that yet. This is full Randos, so any majors can be anywhere. Sentient Flatbread just went straight to Terminator. Okay, Flatbread's heading toward the Turian door, and it's an elevator. This looks like the top of Red Tower. A nice hub. Well, Cout's heading over toward the moat. We'll get some more areas over there. While Flatbread picks up the items in the top of Red Tower. Junie pieced out of the top of Red Tower. He's going to go check the other transition. Okay, yeah, here's Bressingham. He's coming back out from Kraid's area at Meme Route. So the runners are going to have to find that eventually. There's no other way to get to Kraid. Let's see what Cow got at the moat, but Flatbread finds an E-tank at the top of Red Tower. That's nice. Now Lomian's making his decision on the west side of Criteria here. And Junie did end up going into Red Tower after all. While Bressingham's making his way out, Lomian found Upper Norfair. That's the left side of Criteria, okay. So without a suit, it'd be tough to hell run out of there, but it's possible. But this is casual logic, so it may look elsewhere. And Flatbread finds Lower Norfair, the back of Lower Norfair at the top of Red Tower, little escape area. Okay, so we found Lower Norfair, we found Kraid, still 2 more bosses to discover. Lomian's gonna check out that spot too and gonna find Lower Norfair. Thor's doing Criteria PVs. Let's check this yet. Watching to see what it is. Ooh, it's a beam. Oh, it's Wave Beam. Okay, that's a nice find. Meanwhile, people are at various stages of checking the Criteria entrances here. Bressingham seems to have the advantage of having found Kraid first, but just means that he's going to have to look. He's just behind the others looking for the other entrances, but the others are not going to find Kraid till they go to Meme Route. Okay, Lomian's finding that E-tank in the top of Red Tower. Junie finding Croc. Oh, I didn't see where that transition was. Fun. Thor's checking the back of Gauntlet to see what's up there. Might be an important check. A couple of missiles rotten. Okay, Cout found the top Red Tower as well and is going to be grabbing that E-tank. And Flatbread also finding the Wave Beam at Criteria PVs. A nice find. Lomian's going to start making his way down Red Tower. Finding what these transitions do. Oh, okay, so it's the middle Red Tower is Croc. Lomian pieced out right away. Bressingham going to climb supers, finding some more supers. Thor also making his way to the top of Red Tower, finding some stuff here. Junie's got Croc down, so we'll see what other stuff is over here in Croc's area. Lomian's heading into Spacer. We haven't seen this yet. It is just a missile. Thor's grabbing the E-Tank at the top of Red Tower. Junie's finding a super at Croc's PVs. Okay. Oh, Flatbread found the lava dive. Okay, so both sides of Lower Norfair are now accounted for. And yeah, Flatbread's exploring Upper Norfair now. The transitions are. I didn't see how we got into the top of Upper Norfair. Lomian breaking the tube, grabbing a save, gonna check some more of these transitions. While Junie's grabbing the last of these Croc items, a missile, Indiana Jones. Flatbread heading into high jump, finding an E-Tank and a super. Meanwhile, Bressingham's picking up that wave beam, coming to your PDs. Scout finding the back of Lower Norfair at the same time as Thor. Let's see where they decide to go next. And Junie finding an E-Tank at Grapple. Not bad, especially if E-Tank's been hard to find in this seed so far. Flatbread picking up a third one, though, at high jump. Thor making his way down Red Tower. Scout just behind. Lomian checking these entrances in the bottom of Red Tower, finding Forgotten Highway, Meridia side. So that's a third boss area we've now found. Collectively. But there might be a better way to get there. Oh, Junie finding another E-Tank at the cosine room. Thor ended up finding Croc and is going to take this fight. Scout considering it as well, and is going to fight. Here's Flatbread taking a look at the item in Bubble Mountain. Yeah, very interesting start to the seed. So many hot rooms, but no Vari suit yet. So I would presume with the casual logic, we're gonna be finding another suit. Oh, Lomian here is working on the sand pits already. I don't see how he found that. It must have been at one of the bottom of Red Tower transitions, finding the east side Meridia Aqueduct. So he's found both sides of that, both in Red Tower. So the runners are going to have to go to Red Tower in order to find their way to East Meridia. Junie with another E-Tank at Croc. Okay, wow. So there are 3 E-Tanks in that Croc area. That's going to end up being pretty important. For these runners need a little bit of safety. Okay, so Thor's going to be cleaning up the Croc area here, find some more E-Tanks, but there's no other progression. Lomian, I think, is the one to watch at this moment. He's the first one to find east side Meridia at the bottom of Red Tower. And Bressingham is also doing Upper Norfair, along with Flatbread bailed out of Upper Norfair now, and is probably is heading down Red Tower. Yeah, I didn't see how to get. Okay, so it was the other the escape from the top of Red Tower that went into the Croc area. I think that's how Flatbread ended up checking all that stuff out. Now Flatbread's heading into Croc as well. Bressingham found just a missile at Ice Beam. Now Junie's checking these transitions at the bottom of Red Tower. Is going to find Lomian. Be checking the other sand pit now, it looks like. Right sand pit first, now left sand pit. So we got Flatbread, Scout, and Thor all in the Croc area. Bressingham finds a super at Crumble Block and resets out. Lomian, looking the sand pit. Oh, X-Ray. Oh, is he gonna be able to Alcatraz up there? Nice little clip to get that missile. He's gonna have to do a little bit of Alcatraz acrobatics, unless he wants to waste a power bomb to get in there. There it is. Okay, it's gone up there. Got X-Ray. Cow gave himself a short running room. Okay, Junie checking the aqueduct items, finding an E-Tank and more power bombs. That'll be helpful. But yeah, a lot of E now. mean, now that we've seen all the E, once you find it, it's like, where's the other progression? But these runners will be able to get into Bot Wound with speed, so maybe that's the logical way is to get into Bot Wound, defeat Dragon, some kind of item over there to keep the seed going without hell runs. We're gonna have to find a Vari suit at some point soon because we're kind of running out of places that are not hot rooms. Oh, and Junie has now found Green Grin Star. Oh, is this the way into Meridia? I guess I didn't see. Okay, Lomian is going into Bot Wound here. All the others are checking various spots on Croc and Red Tower. Lomian's probably a little weird because you gotta do some of this fight with missiles if you miss any of those supers. Oh, I missed what Junie's transition was on the right side of green there. Must not have been anything good. He bailed out immediately. Okay, June heading into Big Pink. We'll see if there's any progression items here. And Lomian finding the charge beam at Bot Wound. That's kind of rude. Right after a boss fight, we're like, the ammo. Finding a charge beam right after it. Junie heading down the waterway. Let's see what's here. I'm going to be keeping my eye on Junie for a minute here while he gets all these items out of Big Pink. A missile, waterway. Doors, getting that charge beam. It's just a missile. Okay, Cout finish up the Croc fight. Is going to be finding the items down here. Pressing him back to Red Tower. Let's see how far Lomian gets with this Meridia gamble here. It looks like it could be the play, or wherever Junie went to get to Big Pink and Thor. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on Flatbread here to see how these transitions at the bottom of Red Tower actually scope out. Junie going into Spore Spawn. Cout sparking out of the Croc's area, that's fun. Oh. Okay, so the tube from bottom of Red Tower goes to Green Grin. Okay, Junie going into Wave Gate, Thor right behind, going into Spore Spawn. Lomian's fighting Dragon now. Okay, it was just a missile of Spo. Junie's getting the Wave Gate. Flatbread is right behind those two, going into Big Pink. While Brissingham found Croc. There's 2 boss fights going on right now. Three of the runners are clearing out Big Pink. Lomian's the only one in Meridia. Cout discovering what the different transitions are at the bottom of Red Tower. Okay, so that lower one goes to Forgotten Highway side of East Meridia. It looks like the other right side of Red Tower goes to the Aqueduct side. Junie's finding a missile at Mission Impossible. So far Big Pink has been kind of a bust. It's all ammo. We'll see if anything else turns up. There's a lot of items in Green Grin Star. It's a great place to load up on some stuff, but we'll see. Oh, and Junie did find, Bressingham has Space Jump. That must have been from the crate area. It's the only one that has that. Let's see where Cout decides to go here. With Gravity Suit, he could go into Meridia. Oh, what did Lomian find at Dragon? Must have been nothing. But Lomian's got Dragon down. Bressingham's got Kraid down. Both of those kind of tucked away. Eventually the runners are going to find, all the places that they need to go. But, this takes some time. Junie with the reserve tank. No, it's not going to matter. It only matters if you're doing certain shenanigans with G mode or reserve tank abuse, pause abuse, or something like R mode blue suit. R mode, G mode. I need that X-ray scope though, which Lomian has. Because X-ray was in the sand pit. Yeah, it was in the sand pit. So Junie's still a ways off from getting it. Okay, well, though he's the last one to get to Croc, it seems, Pressing Hand does have the advantage of having found prey right away at Meme Round. All the others are going to have to go back there later. So I think, from a routing standpoint, Pressing Hand has that advantage, and Lomian did go check out East Meridia first, and was the first one to find Charge Beam, so that'll end up being an advantage for him. And some tricky wall jumps to get through Cack Alley by Lomian. That's a nice move. And now Cout is going to head right into the Aqueduct and start clearing things out. Looks like going to take the save, presumably to save Scum the Sand Pits. And Junie's at early supers now after doing the Edicoons. Thor's right there with him. Oh, he finished up clearing out the early supers. See what all those items were. Just ammo. It's all ammo, early supers, and an E-tank, look like. Oh, and Cout did beat up Croc, right? Okay, so at the top of green, Junie did find West Meridia. So the first one to actually get to this area probably will find some new items that no one has seen yet. Cout grabbing the E-tank out of the right sand pit, and then the other item was just ammo. So he's gonna keep it though. Looks like he's not safe scumming that. I mean, doing the plasma room with pseudo screw and also speed booster. He sparked up. Yeah, what did Junie find in that watering hole on the left? I see, unless there's been more ammo. Okay, Lomian's still working on this plasma room. Okay, there goes the last pirate. He's able to get out of there. Okay, so it was just power bombs in the watering hole. So now Junie and Thor are heading into this, or West Meridia, I should say. A few items to pick up here and a couple more transitions to explore. We have not seen any of these other transitions where they go. We've also not seen the wrecked ship yet, so it could be that the wrecked ship is looped into this. All of Red Tower has been explored, all of Green Brinstar has been explored, all of East Meridia has been explored, and Lower Norfair. So it seems like West Meridia is either gonna like loop on itself, or we're gonna find wrecked ship in there. Meanwhile, Cout's heading for that X-ray scope. Nice one to have. Forgotten Highway is in East Meridia and in Wrecked Ship, so kind of depending on how you count it. Yeah, there's a portion in Wrecked Ship and East Meridia. Okay, Junie finding that the top of West Meridia loops on the bottom of West Meridia, so he's going to take from the top and head out Main Street, probably check that last transition. Bressingham found his way to Big Pink, while Lomian is heading back to Red Tower, having cleared out Eastside Meridia, and we'll find another adventure. Okay, now here's Thor checking the top of Meridia. Junie's checking out Mama Turtle's item. A missile. And what's in the wall? A super. Okay, just some more ammo. Okay, so Thor found the bottom of West Meridia from the top. Good times. Now we'll see if he just jumps back in there like Junie did. Oh, he was thinking about gravity jumping out of there. But thinking again, I should just take the shortcut to the top and then I can fall down Main Street. Yep. Sure enough, Thor's gonna go to the top. Junie getting a spark into Main Street. It's just a missile. Let's see where Lomian. Oh, Lomian did find the wrecked ship, Forgotten Highway side from Green Bryn. Oh, that's where that goes. Okay, so there is a access to the wrecked ship. Lomian's bailing on it for right now, though. Little does he know. So, did Junie go in the Main Street door? He opened it. I did not see where that went. There's a lot happening in Area Rando. Cat's still at this farm. Thor's finishing Mama Turtle. Lomian's entering Big Pink. Bressingham's still clearing out Big Pink. Junie's just bailing on West Meridia right now. I wonder what he found at Main Street. To see when Flatbread gets there, or Thor. What is it that he found? Okay, here's Flatbread heading out the Main Street door. It was Upper Norfair, the lava dive door. Okay, so that doesn't help. But Thor's gonna take it to go. Thor taking this awkward farm in the Hell Run, but it's one of the only good places to farm in that area. Okay, Flatbread's checking out this transition to the top of Meridia. He's gonna find that it just goes to the bottom. And there'll only be one door left to check. Or wait, he did go to Main Street first, that's right. So Junie, after all, is gonna go into Upper Norfair from the lava dive side. Okay, so the only things that we're missing are one side of the wrecked ship, which must be accessible from one of the upper, I presume. Some people have found the back of the wrecked ship, Forgotten Highway side, but did not pursue it. But we have found all the bosses at this point. It'll just depend on how people decide to route things out. Kraid was at the meme route, so that's going to be kind of a dead end that people are going to have to go discover. And then East Side Meridia was at the bottom of Red Tower in a loop, so that's another place that people are going to have to go find. Yeah, there's all kind of like just a space jump was along Kraid's route. That makes sense. Okay, so here's Kaut going into Dre, so I must have missed the charge beam pickup. Oh, not going into Dre yet. That's the next room. Back up here. Okay, Thor blazing his way through Upper Norfair here with Speed Booster and with Hell Runs, finding the grapple beam. Okay, that's always bad news because that means, well, you could go check Shack Tool now. Ugh, gross. Okay, now a lot of Meridia going on here as well. Let's see, Flatbread is finally exploring this side of Red Tower and is gonna find the aqueduct. Probably will pursue that. Okay, and Junie's gonna go check the Lower Norfair exit from Upper Norfair. This could be the front of the wrecked ship, which would be nice to find. It is. Okay, so Lower Norfair. Oh, Junie's just bailing on it right now. Wonder why. Oh, okay, he turns right around. He realizes, wait a minute, this is what I wanted. Good idea. Okay, so Junie finding the front of the wrecked ship, fortuitous, and then Thor is gonna go to wave beam rather than check that right away. Might end up being a misstep. We'll see. Flatbread's going into Bop Loom, and Cout is going to Dragon. Lilmian's finding his way through Last of Green Bryn. While Bressingham's just getting into West Meridia. Is going to find that it's all a bust. It's all a bust in West Meridia. Unless you hadn't found Upper Norfair yet. But yeah, you can bail out the back of West Meridia, that main street, in order to get into Upper Norfair and then kind of get back into the big loop. Grapple, yeah, grapple's at speed. Now for Varia Grab. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Junie finds in the wrecked ship. First one to explore the wrecked ship. But Junie has not beaten Dragon yet. That's right. Now Cout's fighting Dragon. I have to make sure this gets noted. I'm guessing Flapper had found the charge beam. Junie's fighting Fantoon, first one to do so. Bressingham still exploring that west side Meridia, while Thor is he's trying to get the D boost over to Norfair Reserve. Oh, so frustrating. Fall. Bressingham checking out Momotoro's not going to find anything good here, just missiles. Cout's got to be finishing up this fight, and in second, but he's down to his last super. There's some space. There we go. Okay, Cout's got Dragon down. The second one to do so. Yeah, because Lomian already found it. Now, Junie's got Fantoon down. Okay, so in some way or other, 3 out of the 4 bosses have been discovered and taken out. The only one left is Ridley, so we're still looking for that Varia suit. But yeah, it could be in the wrecked ship. I mean, that's pretty good. Except, you know, how would you get to the wrecked ship? You'd have to do the Forgotten Highway side from Green Bryn to do it without Varia. So yeah, that's logical. We did find the other side of wrecked ship from Green Bryn Star, so it would be logical to have found the wrecked ship. Interesting. Bressingham using the Remembered Highway. Get over wave beam and such. Some right side supers. What did Thor find at Norfair Reserve? Let's see. Flatbread getting a new suit. Yeah, a blue suit. Okay, it was just supers at Dragon. Cout getting out of there. Junie continuing to explore the wrecked ship. I mean, it's likely this is where the Varia suit is. We're kind of running out of places where it could be. Lomian exploring that West Meridia, finding the loop. And he's going to either have to gravity jump out of here or go back in the door. Alright, most of the others are doing some version of West Meridia, East Meridia, or Upper Norfair, but Junie's the one who found the wrecked ship and is clearing it out. Just a missile at wrecked ship E, though. So no Varia yet. No one's found the Vari suit yet? Man, it's gotta be in the wreck ship. It's gotta be. Lomian checking out that crab supers. Noticing the reserve tank. Well, Flatbread's heading through the, heading out from the sand by bot room. Cout's gonna take Cac Alley. Presumably toward plasma. Can kill the plasma pirates with pseudo screw or speed booster or a combination of both. Now Junie getting to the top of the wrecked ship, heading toward the attic. Let's see how he clears that out. While Bressingham grabs that grapple beam. Okay, now, I mean, in hindsight, like, the fact that Bressingham found that early crate is nice, but if everybody else goes through the rest of the game and figures out, okay, the only transition left, then you're actually pretty close to Torian at that point, because Torian is just right there at the crab door, Criterius. So now Cout's heading out the back, Forgotten Highway side of East Meridia. Bressingham's going to find the wrecked ship here. Lomian is going back up. What's he going to do here? Thor checking out Ice Beam. What's here? Nothing. Yeah, and I think Crumble Shaft is nothing too. Oh, Bressingham grabbing a Crystal Flash at the entrance to the wrecked ship. Oh, he was just damaging down a moment so he could get a refill. Regular bombs at attic right side. Okay, well, that's not the thing you want to see. Bombs? Bombs? That's not what he wanted. Junie? Seeing screw attack at wreck ship reserve. Just a luxury item at this point, because Lower Norfair is definitely going to be possible with what we've got here. No one's found plasma, but, you know, I think Lower Norfair would be fine. I don't know. This kind of depends on people's comfort. Sky Missile just being a missile. Bressingham heading into Fantoon now. Thor still exploring that Upper Norfair Business Center. Lomian took a death. Uh-oh, I didn't see where. Man, he's gonna go. Wait a minute. Oh, how much progress did Lomian lose? Okay, saved at West Side Meridia here, so probably nothing big lost. There's really nothing in West Meridia. Okay, this seed's been pretty stingy today. Okay, Thor found the moat. So that must have been one of the top of the business center exits. Oh, I didn't see what was at the lookout missiles. For Junie. Oh, was it Varia? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just think of that as the maze. The morph maze. Oh, but that's where Varia suit was? Okay, so yeah, Junie is looking sharp with both suits now. He's gonna have to either find some ammo or, well, he's got a ton of ammo. Look at all those beautiful missiles. I mean, you have to do some quick math to figure out if that's gonna be good, but it looks like it. Okay, so yeah, top of Upper Norfair, the entrances are Lower Norfair, Lava Dive, and then the other one, I believe, goes to back to Criteria by the ship. Yeah. Okay, so Lomian's using the Forgotten Highway side to get into the wrecked ship. Not bad. Just cuts out your hell runs that way. Wow, Cout's doing the cleanup in Big Pink. Not gonna really find much here. But yeah, Junie making the right logical choice to go check out the wrecked ship to try and find Varys. Did find it. And now it's going down toward Meme Route, I presume, to clear out that Kraid area. Or just go see if it's the back of Lower Norfair, because maybe he didn't see it before. One super's how many missiles? 3 if you're counting for Mother Brain. So yeah, I'm sure Junie's got enough ammo to beat the game at this point. Still needs to go get to Ridley, but pretty sure he knows where Eastside Meridia is. Okay, so now Flatbread also made it to the wrecked ship. He's gonna be fighting Bantoon. Oh, okay, yeah. There's the Vari suit. Yeah, except the maze missiles. So Bressingham bailing out on gravity at this point. Just gonna go. Bressingham too, feeling that go mode vibe with all the supers. Okay, Lomi and Maze way into the wrecked ship as well, and it's gonna be right behind those guys. Thor checking the crab door. Probably forgot that that was the starting point of the game. That's Turian down there. Oh, Space Jump was at the missile? Okay. Kraid missile. Nice find. Yeah, so now Junie's kind of caught up to where Bressingham found Kraid. We'll just see how he routes out the rest of it. Cout's continuing the cleanup over here in Red Star. Lomian and Flatbread and Bantoon now. Flatbread finishing, Lomian starting. Thor's checking out the climb supers. It's going to be just a super. Yeah, pretty stingy seed. Pretty stingy. And the intended route, it looks like, was to go find the gravity, go through Forgotten Highway to get to the wrecked ship, and then find Varia there. And then Space Jump was at Meme Route, so pretty free to get to. So that's pretty much all the logic you need to get into Lower Norfair. Okay, Bressingham taking the lava dive and gonna go for Lower Norfair at this point. And I think Junie is just gonna have to consider what's the fastest way to get to East Meridia, and the fastest way to get in and out of Lower Norfair, and then get back to the Turian and the ship. And Turian's right by the ship. So Bressingham Junie at basically the same point now. Bressingham's already in Lower Norfair. Junie definitely has more. Looks like he has more ammo. But so it's gonna be tight to see how Bressingham finds Meridia. I don't know if he has found East Meridia yet. Okay, Thor going into Meme Route into Kraid's area, so it's going to be right behind Bressingham Junie and finding that. Well, Junie just found it. Flatbread getting those bombs out of the attic. And then here's Thor going to find Space Jump. Let's see what goodies Bressingham might find in Lower Norfair here. Looks like Junie's heading down Red Tower. He's gonna go do first, I believe. Go get Dragon. Flatbread checking that wreck ship reserve, sees the screw attack. Probably just leave it behind once he finds the Vari suit. Okay, Cout finding the West Meridia, I think, for the first time. Bressingham made his way to Firebomb's a shame. Let's take a peek. Just a reserve tank. Okay, so now Flatbread 2 has got the Varia. We're thinking go mode. Still looking for Kraid. Let's go jump into Lower Norfair. Here's Junie blazing toward Bot Wound. Bressingham's fighting the Metal Pirates. So yeah, between Flatbread, Bressingham, Junie, and now Lomian's gonna find Vari suit pretty soon. Looking like it could be a pretty tight race to the finish with those three, finding go mode around this same time. Okay, Bressingham gonna go into Ridley right now, and while Junie's going into the Coliseum. So Junie only went into East Meridia about a minute after Bressingham started Lower. Those two are going to switch places. While Junie goes to Lower Norfair, Bressingham's going to have to go to Meridia. And then they'll have to get to the end. So it'll all kind of come down to like movement and who can find a better route to the end. No one has found Ice Beam yet though, so it's going to either be Powerbomb Metroid, Speed Zeb Skip, or a refill. Junie does not have charge. Well, does he now? Did he grab it at Bot Wound? I think. Yeah, I mean it's fine doing it with 15 power bombs, but without screw attack, it's kind of annoying. And they have plenty of health to do it. So, all right, Flatbread with the Lava Dive. Oh, Junie's using Auto Tracker. Did not grab Charge Beam. Okay. Looks like he's happy with his ammo. Makes sense. Lomian is going to go do bowling, presumably for that screw attack. Maybe he's thinking ahead about the Iceless Turian. Ridley had some E. Kept having a bit of a time grabbing that super missile out of the wall of Mom Turtle. Okay, so Thor finished up in Kraid's area. Let's see where it goes next. Yeah, I think going right from the ship is a good play, but okay. There's other ways of going. Left the ship and right of the ship do kind of turn into a big loop with everything else. Between Greenbrand, Upper Norfair, West Meridia, they all kind of are connected from West and East Criteria. So, okay, here's Lomi grabbing that screw attack for the extra safety, probably the extra speed. Flatbread now in the worst room in the game. He's gonna have to do it with an infinite bomb jump, so he's gonna have to clear it out first. Bressingham at the Fire Fleas. Oh, what was that item? I didn't see. Firefly's just a missile. Here's Flatbread doing the... Oh, he's going for the pixel perfect wall jump. Worst room in the game. Let's see if it pays off. Oh, he almost had the wall jump check. Okay, now Flatbread's bailing on it. He's going to go for the IBJ after all. Oh, it would have been pretty epic to get that. Nice. Bressingham blazing his way out of Lower Norfair. Junie already out of Meridia, and is going to be heading toward Lower Norfair. I believe from the middle of Red Tower is where the fair goes. Let's see. Oh, someone found Spacer. Oh, it was top of Red Tower. The escape is the Lower Norfair escape. So Junie having a little bit of trouble with this red tower right now. He gets a high five from Bressingham going the other direction. I mean, it looks like Junie's poised to have the advantage going into Lower Norfair, but we'll see. We'll see. Meridia's a little shorter. Okay, Flatbread made through Amphitheater. Cout discovering the secrets of West Meridia's loop. East Meridia Forgotten Highway side, and Thor has not explored this yet. Okay, so now he's going to find the other East Meridia. He'll probably use that to Cout. Probably going to check that last transition to find Upper Norfair. Junie's in Lower Norfair. Bressingham's in. Oh, he's in. Oh yeah, he's in East Meridia. Okay, it's the Aqueduct. I panicked for a second. Thought I went into the wrong Meridia. Aqueduct's part of the East Meridia. It's where the boss area is. Thor is also in the Aqueduct. He's going to be finishing up Dragon around the same time as Bressingham. But Thor has not yet gone to Lower Norfair or the wrecked ship. So though these two look like they're synced up, Thor is farther behind in bosses. Flatbread is ahead of Junie in Lower Norfair right now. Yeah, Flatbread has also not yet found Kraid. So he's gonna have to go back to Meme Route if he realizes that that's the only transition left. But he's gonna have to, go down the elevator, go up the climb again, and all that time Junie will be gaining on him. So it's looking like it's gonna be a tight finish here between Bressingham, Junie, Flatbread. Thor's a little bit behind, so is Lumian. But now Lumian's heading into Kraid's area. He still has to go to Lower Norfair. Nobody has checked X-ray yet that I know of. It could be a good beam. Here's Bressingham going for the. Not gonna get a halfie without high jump. It's pretty crazy. That wave gate. Alright, well, Flatbread's farming here. Junie's going with 32 supers. Sure. Should work. Flatbread has to take a bit of a farm. Bressingham checking that precious missile before going into the boss fight. So Junie and Bressingham fighting their last boss at the same time. Thor still needs one more. Lomian still needs about 4 boss fights. All on the screen at the same time. And Flatbread only 1 room away from a boss fight. We may have 5 boss fights on the screen at the time. Wave was at criteria PBs, so people didn't actually go check that after getting speed booster or space jump, then probably went lost. Yeah, Wave is at criteria PB. Alright, Junie finishing off Ridley. Lomian finishing off Kraid. Thor going for that grapple on Dragon. And Bressingham, look at double grapple! Bressingham and Thor both finishing off Dragon with the grapple beam. Nicely done, nicely done. Bressingham had to wait a while to get in there. Flatbread now in the Ridley fight. As others are leaving. So yeah, this will be an interesting race to see Bressingham and Junie get out of their respective boss areas first and get back to the Turian by the ship. Thor also leaving Dragon, but still needs to fight one more. Actually, a few more bosses. He has not yet found the wrecked ship or Glorious suit to be able to do Ridley. Lumian heading out from Kraid's area. Still gotta go find. Still gotta go to Lower Norfair. Seems like the fastest way would be to go left of the ship, which is has the top of Red Tower, and then get into Lower Norfair from the top of the tower. Escape. Sparking up the climb. Those hidden blocks. Utilizing the extra running speed, or the running room. Flapper tried to get grabbed by Ridley, but not quite dead yet. Out of super is going to have to use charge shots with Wave or X Factors. So he's opting for just doing charge shots though. Thor checking the sand pits. Finds more stuff. Flatbread finishing off Ridley. He still needs to find Kraid, but depending on how much of his map is done, you may already know that it's at Meme Route and needs to go there. Gonna check Ridley's E, which is actually an E, I think. Yeah. And farming the Kago. Criteria. Okay, so Junie making his way into Criteria first. Bressingham about 4 screens behind. Junie getting a spark out of Terminator to blow those blocks in the parlor, and with low health now. It's area rando, so you get a free refill going into Torian with refills at the ship, or you'll probably just go straight in. Nothing over here is really going to harm him. It's funny he hadn't even blown that green door yet. Okay, now Bressingham and Lomian at the exact same. But Lomian's going a different direction. He's got to go to Lower Norfair. Go right from here, yes. And then Bressingham's going up towards Criteria. Junie, the first one to Torian in G4. Flatbread's making his way out of Lower Norfair. Thor still looking for Waria. He's not going to find until he goes to the wrecked ship. Lomian's just starting his Lower Norfair. This is the last boss for Lomian, though. And then... yeah, just needs to not hit a crab. Flatbread's grabbing some final items out of Lower Norfair. Cout did find the wrecked ship and is going to be fighting Fantoon. Important link in the chain here. That's right, and Junie is doing his Metroids with power bombs right now. Bressingham will have to do the same. None of the runners today have found Ice Beam. It's going to be a nasty Turian having to do with power bombs. Room 1, the Metroids are so spread out, it's tough to group them without just like actually just running into them. Rooms 2 and 3, Junie's opting to grab the first Metroid and then powerbomb the other 2 while docking them. Room 4 is also pretty easy to do without even getting touched. So good strats by Junie on the powerbomb Metroids. Bressingham also going to be grouping Room 1. Flatbread is about to leave Lower Norfair and will be going back to Criteria, hopefully. We'll see if he goes up and knows that he needs to go back to Meme Route to get to Kraid. Okay, he is going up, so he knows that he needs to check Meme Route for the final boss. Okay, so Flatbread's right behind. Lomian's finishing off Lower Norfair here. Well, the last room's toward Ridley. So Junie's at Baby Skip now. Bressingham, Metroid Room 3. Flatbread's the next one behind. Has to go finish Kraid. Then Lomian, who has to go finish Ridley. Okay, so Lomian's in the Ridley fight now, his final boss. Okay, now Cout has finished Fantoon off. It's gonna be getting some items out of the wrecked ship here. Junie going in for that refill. Bressingham a couple rooms behind. Baby. Okay, Flatbread sure enough did go down toward Meme Route to find Kraid. Thor is heading into the wrecked ship through Forgotten Highway. Good choice, good choice. That's the logical path. Cow heading over to the right side supers. He'll just find some supers there. Lomian taking out Ridley. That's his final boss. So now 4 players. Well, Flatbread's about to get his 4th boss. So 3 players have all 4. Flatbread is on the doorstep for the 4th boss. While Junie is entering the Zeb's room. He's going for the speed Zeb skip here, rather than going for a refill. Okay, first try, not. For a second try, gotta admit I was trying this earlier in a seed I was playing. Tried to go without ice. It's a tight spark. Junie missed it. Second try. Gotta admit that Z factor practice does help with those short charges. Let's see how he does. Yeah, Lomian and Sentient Flatbread gonna be closely getting to Turian around the same time too. Alright, Bressingham opening the door. Going for speed Zeb skip. Oh, Junie turned blue, but he didn't get the Zeb skip. Bressingham missed it. Okay, so it's gonna be a race between these two. Bressingham just opting to blow up the Zebs. Oh, he's passing Junie right now because of Zeb's because of the Zeb skip. And Bressingham having picked up the charge beam. Oh, well now it says Junie does have the charge beam. Oh, he's taking his time. Yeah, Bressingham has a better charge beam for doing this. Okay, Thor did find his way to Fantoon. I didn't see if Cout got the bombs up in the attic. Oh, he did pick up charge beam on the way back. Okay. Here's Lomian going out Lauren Orfair from the front. Interesting. Wonder if he knows some other route to get back to the ship. Alright, Flatbread taking the elevator up to Criteria. Lomian's almost out of Lauren Orfair as well. Cout is looking to pick up the Sky Missile. Then he'll be looking in the maze. Oh, he missed the shots. Alright, a couple Mother Brain fights going on right now. Junie, looks like Bressingham has the slight advantage. I mean, he looks like he's about 20-30 seconds ahead. Cout spies that missile, decides to bail. Now he's gonna find the Varia suit. Okay, he must not have picked up the bombs because he just used a power bomb. Thor will be the next one to find the suit. Flatbread going into Turian, number 3. Oh, and Lomian at the same time. Oh, I didn't see. Lomian and Flatbread synced up, heading into Turian. The battle for 3rd place is on. That is going to be a tight finish. Look at that. It's going to be a photo finish for 3rd place here between Flatbread and Lomian, depending on how they do it. Both will have to do power bombs for the Metroids. They both have 15. And the charge beam for Flatbread looks like it's going to be the advantage here. Both of them have Buko ammo. Lomian has a ton more missiles and could just ammo the Zebs. We'll see how that works out. Junie's got to catch up here while Bressingham's on Mother Brain. So I think that's about a minute difference. Or minute 20 possibly. Flatbread going into room 3, just seconds ahead of Lomi. And look at Thor and Cout in the same room too. I know that cutscene is long. It could be like a minute 20. Okay, so getting grabbed. while Bressingham's starting the escape. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a randomized escape with 7 minutes and time. Yeah, well, we'll see what the escape is like. We'll see how well they know in order to get out. Lumian exiting Metroid Room 4 just 2 seconds after Flatbread. Flatbread and Lomian. Flatbread can feel Lomian's breath on the back of his neck. He's breathing down. Hot on his tail. Cat's checking out Bubble Mountain here. Thor is doing the business center. He's gonna go check he has to go check the transitions. Okay, Bressingham found Green Bryn. So it seems like to get back to the ship, you'd have to go out the Bryn. I think the top goes to somewhere inaccessible. We'll see where he decides to go. Yeah, Cow finds that grapple. Okay, so Flatbread and Lomian. Flatbread's going with baby speed here. I think Lomian's going to catch up to him if he ends up using that save. So it looks like Flatbread's going to take the save and then reset. And Lomian's going to gain some time on him from this. As Lomian passes by that room, he's taking the lead. Okay, so here's Bressingham, found Red Tower. Sure enough. And it'll kind of come down to, since this escape is different than usual, it'll come down to what they're moving. And then you'll have to do all of criteria from the left side. Junie has shown that he was going to spark into the parlor from Terminator, so Bressingham also gets that spark. Could end up being a couple seconds worth of time to pick up. Alright, so Lomian, starting Mother Brain 2, Flatbread is on the Zebs, starting Mother Brain 1, just behind. Okay, so Junie immediately drops down Bryn, making up some time. Let's see if he doesn't fall. Oh, he fell in the Takora pit. Mega oof. Those last 2 blocks of the Takora pit. I didn't see what Flatbread did in the Zeb's room, but okay, looks like Bressingham's got enough of a lead on G. Terminator got the spark, entering the parlor. Oh, Bressingham can just blow out the bomb blocks with the hyper beam. Excellent awareness. Junie just one area behind here. Bressingham land on the ship. Call it good. Alright, Bressingham. First place, 108.51. First place, Junie will be right behind him. Junie heading up Red Tower is the last area before get. Let's shoot out that block. Okay, now Lomian's on the refill while Flapper just got the rainbow beam, so I would reckon those are about 40 seconds apart. Pretty close, pretty close. Oh, I did not notice that Thor went into Lower Norfair without the Varia suit after all. Cout found the lava dive and bailed. Maybe he's thinking that he can get in a different way. Alright, here's Junie, made his way into Criteria. So he's going to be able to get through Terminator and get out of there. And he does the horizontal spark into the parlor. Because it is fun to horizontal spark. Count is calculating his next move. Thor is doing this suitless lower warfare. With plenty of ammo, plenty of energy. He's down to 6 power bombs now, so he's gonna have to farm. He does have the farm beam, grapple beam. Okay, Junie finishing second place with a time of 1:10:27. So really only a minute and a half behind Bressingham. It was a great finish. GG's to those two at the end of the race. Now Lomian's in the escape as Flatbread begins Mother Brain 3, so that's just how close those two are as well. Possibly just a minute between them. Thor's going to reload the room in order to get more powerbomb drops from the orbs, I presume. Now Lomian and Flatbread both in the escape. Lomian, oh, he saved it! Almost pulled the Junie, dropped into the decor pit, but he saved it with the space jump activation. Nice awareness and nice save by Lomian. Saved several seconds. It's probably not going to change the order of the race, but after watching Junie do it, Mickey Mouse had high jump, GT missiles or plasma. Oh, okay. GT missiles of plasma. Yuck. Alright, Lomian found his way to Red Tower, and it seems like he knows his way out here. Flatbread found Green Bryn, and after a moment of hesitation, head straight down. He knows his way out. Lomian going through Red Tower, then he'll be at Criteria if he takes the right exit here. Cout is heading over to Meme Route. Either he has completed enough of the map to know that this is Kraid's area, or been to yet and let's go over this way. Using missiles on the big hoppers. Get into Kraid's area while Thor is finishing up his farming. Gonna be tight on the farm here. He's just gonna try and get out of health bomb. This might be too tight for Thor to escape the health bomb here. He's gonna take some tight. Oh, and he got interrupted on the Crystal Flash. No, Thor had to take the death. A nice try though by Thor, but it was really tough to get out of that health bomb and the low health. Space jump for Cout in the Kraid area. Okay, Lomian's in the last elevator here, coming out of Red Tower, going into area. Flatbread is climbing Red Tower. So just a couple screens apart between those two. Lomian at the ship, and he is in. Third place goes to Lomian, the 1:14:08, just 4 minutes behind Junie, and just ahead of Flatbread there. The race between first and second being real close, third and fourth being real close as well. And it's going to be an interesting finish to see how between Cout and Thor, but I think Cout is going to be able to. If Thor is able to defeat Ridley with this loadout, it's all gonna. That's gonna be the difference. Flatbread taunting the animals by almost morphing into the hole. And okay, the time has come in. Flatbread finished with a time of 1:15:00. So yeah, so 2 runners, minute apart, first and second. 2 more runners, 1 minute apart, third and fourth. GG's to those runners. mute for one moment. Yeah, we could do some interviews to talk about the seed. Okay, I'm back. Thor. Oh, Thor took another death doing Lore Warfare. I think he's desperate. He's gonna try and finish this or not. It's tough. Well, now the Cout just has Ridley left. It's like it's whether Thor can finish this off the way he's got it. I think he's committed at this point. But already with 2 deaths, it can get pretty frustrating in a race setting to try and finish it off. And hey, GG Flatbread, that was a fun race to watch. Between the 4 of you, it looked like, middle of the seed there, people finding things first. That was a nice ram starting location. It was. Like, welcome to Turian. Oh, you're at the ship. Kind of a funny start. Yeah, not the most brutal, like tunnel vision type of area. Yeah, we saw that farming in Lower Norfair cost there with Ran. Bressingham did have that early advantage of finding trade right away. Didn't have to go all he didn't have to go all the way back to meat route, and plus he had that space jump early. Okay, here's Thor setting up that final crystal flash before Ridley did get it going this time. And Cout now in Lower Norfair. This is going to be an interesting race to the finish here because Thor's going to have to balance his energy getting out. And we are joined by Lomi. GG.
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you.
GG.
How'd you feel about the areas here?
That wasn't too bad of a map. I feel like I lost quite a bit of time dying in that hell run, since that would have led me right into the front entrance of Wreck Ship instead of having to backtrack way back to the back entrance.
True. Yeah, I saw the death. I just didn't see exactly what it was. But yeah, if you'd found Wreck Ship, that was kind of a big moment.
Yeah. It was pretty funny. I thought I was about to skip at the very beginning, about to skip Billy Mays, just so because you kind of have to choose between that or checking the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, I chose to do Billy Mays, and that was definitely a good decision.
Yep, huge Billy Mays on this one. Everybody checked right away. Pressing prayed at meme route, and everybody else left. So he had that space jump early on that ended up kind of carrying him, and just knowing that was all sealed off, I think ended up becoming a good advantage. But then it was really close between him and Junie.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping I'd beat Junie there. I still need to give him some payback for beating me twice in League in basically these same conditions.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But there'll be another day.
Yep. Well, you can always race him at Z Factor. That's what I see.
Touching after. There are too many little things that I just know would set me off.
Well, yeah, fun one. The ice beam was elusive. The plasma beam was elusive. The high jump boots were pretty elusive. I think only one person found high jump.
Top of GT. Yeah, ice and plasma. So that was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, this seed was pretty ridiculous.
It would have been a tough thing to find. Sort of depended the steer you did doing Lauren or Fair last, so it would have been a much even worse seed though with fanfares on, because I ended up with like 145 missiles. I never would have done that with fanfares on, so who knows what I ended up doing with them on.
Yeah, and then charge beam wasn't that bot one? You go through all that, then find charge beam. It's like, ah.
Yeah, I found charge beam fairly early. It was just all the other beams.
That's right. I think you were the first one to just blaze to the bottom of Red Tower.
Yeah, that's my strategy in general. It's just check as many entrances as you can as fast as you can. Basically because I'm just paranoid about ending up going through Lower Norfair, East Meridia, and getting all the way to the end and just having to turn around. So I just try and eliminate everything else first. I see Thorn was trying the hell runs.
Yeah, Thor just went for it without the. Had a lot of E, had a lot of ammo for it. Just didn't all come together.
Yeah. Did anyone end up peeking area at the middle of Sky Missiles? Because that would have been incredible.
I don't know if anybody. I didn't see if anybody peeked at it beforehand. Man, maybe Bressingham did because he had space jump already. Right.
But yeah, I came in through the back, so that was the first I saw of it when I actually got to it.
Yeah, and then you went in and got screw attack, right?
Yeah, screw attack I'm always going to get, unless maybe I have like full beams to just shoot through the red, the pirates, not the pirates, the key hunters.
Yeah, so it looked like logically the way through this was to get your gravity and then go to the wrecked ship through the back, and then you would not have to do any hell runs. That was the thing that was getting everybody. It kept running into upper stuff. And how do you get through all this? Well, the way was probably to do Forgotten Highway to the wrecked ship, and then you have Warrior Suit. Everything else kind of fell into place besides that.
Yeah, it was a choice of either going in through the back, or you could have hell run either from either of the two bottom Upper Norfair entrances up to the Lower Norfair escape exit. And that's not the biggest time sink if you're just doing those hell runs, but if you're committing to doing everything in Upper Norfair, it'll take up a lot of time, and I don't think there was anything at all there.
Yeah, Upper Norfair, I don't think so. Yeah, like Bubble Mountain. No.
Lower Norfair was stacked. Sadly, I checked everything except Spring Ball. East Meridia, Spring Ball was vanilla.
Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the credits. Yeah, Spring Ball is vanilla. Fun. Too
Yeah.
bad. Spring Ball gets to
It's even
rest in peace.
randomized. Yeah.
Hardly randomized at all.
Nope.
Well, one more race today. You gonna be jumping in?
Yeah, I might take a nap instead. I haven't decided. But it is the full countdown, which is a very fun setting, but I haven't run too much, so I'm excited about that.
Alright, Cout has got Ridley down. So I think that's all the bosses now. Because he did go to Kraid. Yeah, I was a little frantic trying to keep up with 6 people in area rando.
Oh yeah, 2 people in area Rando, I'm sure it must be a heck of a lot in common.
But it started making sense, you know, you kind of have a bird's eye view of the world from here and be like, oh, okay, there's Kraid, there's the wreck ship, there's East Meridia, and then you find that West Meridia was basically like a loop on itself and like a back door into Upper Norfair. So it's kind of like it's kind
Love
of
those
funny.
shortcuts.
West Meridia was just a trap. This one, I don't think there's anything good
I
there.
ended up resetting back, like I'd save before the hell runs, but then when I died, I ended up resetting to the other West Meridia save.
Mhm.
So it's always fun when you can use the multiple saves.
Right.
The rollback feature.
Yeah, that's right. I saw you were like going back to a previous save. It just wasn't
I
computing.
wouldn't
But
save it all, except I found one super pack, and at that point I still just had charge. But then when I died, like the only reason I died was because I was doing the hell run from Chronic Boost to Bubble Mountain, and I was just treating it like I had high jump boots, and I fell 12 times trying to
oh,
come up through that vertical room.
that's what happened. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
rough. Yeah, where was high jump, man? Looks like Flatbread found it. I didn't see where it was. Oh man.
I want to say it was in Lower Norfair, according to the credits, but
Okay, okay.
since there are 5 really good items I didn't find, now 6. I can't keep track of which was where. Well, I think I'm about. Maybe I'll try and take a quick nap before the other race starts.
All right, well, get some rest. I will see you later.
Yeah, GG, thanks for commenting, and thanks to WJG for hosting these restreams.
Thanks to Lomion Jones for hopping in for some interview and some insights on the race. Cout's the only one left to finish up here. He's taking his time out of the trying to grab everything that's here, including Spacer. Nice little addition to the arsenal for the end of the race. Trying to finish up Turian with, you know, if you run out of ammo on stuff, at least you want to be able to have some plan with the charge beam. And without screw attack, it is safer to just take your time on these key hunters, and if you can find a little window to shoot through there. It's not fast, but it is a way of not dying. Oh, Mickey Mouse had high jump. Gotcha. High jump, ice, and plasma. We're all next to GT because Mickey was at high jump. Yeah. Yeah, Lower Norfair had a lot of stuff. And that's frustrating when you're just trying to find any kind of a foothold on a seed. And it was all locked by Varia suit. So much. So much stuff locked by Varia. And then by that point, you're in go mode and you don't want to have to go check on that stuff. And so yeah, everybody went without ice after all. Now Cow having trouble with the acid spit. This is really unfortunate. That key hunter got in a weird spot, sitting on the ground. Oh, and I took the with the iframes, was able to get through. Made it through the last key hunter. There he goes. Okay, so Cout's out. He's out. He's beaten all the bosses. He's going up to Criteria. On the way to Torian. These area randos, it's tough to know like what's going to be the best route through, and like Lomian was saying, like you want to just kind of go exploring and see where all the transitions go, see which over, which ones might just loop on themselves, and try and like do the process of elimination early on. Forgotten highway, you're just going to run into it on the other side anyway. But yeah, the other things to watch for are those deadly tunnels, like when Lower Norfair becomes a tunnel or something. I don't think you'd see that in casual logic, but yeah, sometimes an area like East Meridia or Wreck Ship or Lower Norfair can just become a bottleneck to the other parts of the seed. And we didn't really see that in this. We did see East Meridia loop on to the bottom of Red Tower, so that was the, of course, Kraid's area is always sort of a dead end. And that was that meme route, not accessible from any other place. And it's not really on the way anywhere unless Bressingham did. So, so it seemed like Bressingham kind of took the dream route by getting to Kraid first. Lomian, though, finding East Meridia right away, ended up, kind of getting a good foothold that way as well. Junie just kind of like found a little bit of everything, kept on grinding it, and it really paid off for him. To yeah, he just kind of had everything that he needed at the end. But as I was thinking about Junie's route, nothing really stood out to me as being like, oh, Junie was definitely the first this. Unless he was the first one to get to the wrecked ship. Like, who was the first one to kill Phantom? Either Lomian or Junie was the first one to get to and kill him. I think that kind of was a testament to what Lomian was talking about in terms of like getting as many areas explored first as you can, and then you kind of like make decisions about like, okay, where do I need to prioritize going? Where are the places I don't need to go anymore? And then you can find all the stuff that you need on the way. But yeah, I think Junie too also just had a really uh, consciousness of like the momentum going toward the bosses. Like, got to be going toward the boss. Going through areas that are going to get me toward bosses and going to get me items that I need, and you know, I think that really paid off. It would have been interesting to hear how Junie sort of like thought his way through the seed on this one. And Flatbread too. I mean, he sort of kind of brute forced through a lot of this stuff. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Had to step away for a minute there. Looks like Cout is working on Mother Brain 1. So I was walking up to the computer, I saw that he was just ammoing the Zebs. It says just go for it. I'm out of the way. Now this Mother Brain 2 fight, let's see, plenty of health. And the ammo count is looking like you could just use ammo to do the entire fight if you Charged Spazer is available as a backup, but with 41, starting with 99 missiles, probably want to put 60 missiles in, or go with those 41 supers. And I don't think all of these hit. I see a couple of them are missing throughout, but probably just going to pop all that ammo in Mother Brain 2 here. So he's just going to finish off the missiles, then start working. Now, all these supers hit will certainly be enough damage. Some of those missiles are missing, but really only about 2 prepared to hit. Nice dodging the onion rings, nice dodging ketchup. That means you're down 15 shots left. So plenty of ammo. And the brain's moving. So that's the end of the fight. The rainbow beam here is only going to do 3 tanks. Cout's going to have to take multiple rainbow beams here as it finishes off. You can see this is why a lot of people just take that damage before the rainbow beam happens, so you just 3 tanks left. The rainbow beam hits, and you don't have to go through all this extra damage. Now the baby comes in for the rescue. It's an interesting feeling being the last survivor in a race like that, because I think this is the last one left. Yeah, all of them are on the race stream today. But yeah, if you're the last one left, then you know that you can just kind of play it safe, just try and finish. Don't have to do any strong arm strats that are any an extra second or an extra frames or something. Just trying to get through the rooms consistent ways. And even this using lag corner out, just gonna play it safe and make sure that those hits land. Standing in that corner sure is a safe way of finishing on Brain 3. Sure enough. Brain 3 is down. Get ready for the long escape. Yeah, well, it's a long timer anyway. 7 minutes something. 7:45. Planet. This escape is not too bad though. There's nowhere to go. So Cat Speed Booster can use that lower route. These escape rooms are not randomized. Taking a fall there. It's going to be frustrating to get back up without high jump boots. Do some wall jumps and space jumps, a combination. Plus all these pirates are trying to take your head off. Now he's back on course and the platform. Ready for a big fall here. Don't worry, that's all intended. Okay, now it spits him out, and Green Brinstar is where to go. Get back to the ship. Takes a moment to ponder or look at the map. And sure enough, heads in the direction toward the middle of Green Bryn. Cow able to not fall in the decor pit. So he broke the blocks, he wall jumped out, it looked like. Either a space jump or a wall jump to get like a wall jump. And into that middle door from Green Bryn, which drops in a red tower. Tube. So all he has to do is climb all the way up Red Tower to the top and out the other. And as the other transitions at the bottom here both go to East Meridius. It's always more stressful to get through this room when everything. A lot of these rooms that normally are just so muscle memory, and especially having speed and low jump makes all jumps in the game more awkward. Since it's just so instinctive to be down dash, retrain your muscle memory in order to get through certain rooms, because you will jump higher without holding dash. Certain places you kind of need to do that in order for it to work out. There, and Cout's out through the climb of Red Tower, giving a snack to the Vile Plume, and a second D boost to get out of the room quickly. Goes up the elevator. So taken back to Criteria, left side. Should be pretty free to get to the ship from here. Of course, except for the fact that it's low jump. But at least these platforms are pretty low, make it pretty smooth. So that is a room that you rarely have to do. You're playing randomizer. Into the parlor now. Just one more door transition. See if he saves or kills the animals. Killing the animals. It's all good. Alright, and Cout has finished. Time of 1:45. So that's the end of the race. GG's to everybody. Okay, looks like we're gonna get Cout in here for an interview. Talk about the seed a little bit. And welcome. Oh, wait, he disappeared. Just a moment, we get it sorted out here. Hello, welcome, Cout. I hear something. Sounded like a crash. Hello, hello. Are you there? Okay, maybe we're trying one more time. Hello, hello. Are you there? Oh, it's kind of like ducking in and out. Hello. It sounds like the mic is trying to connect or something, or it's clipping out all the audio. Sorry, man. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's just not coming.
Oh, hello.
There you are. Okay, I hear you.
I was trying to figure out how to do this, but I guess it's I'm new to all this technology stuff.
Yeah. No problems. Well, we got you in now. How'd you feel about
Awesome.
the area rando?
I'm terrible at area rando, so that I finished it all is I'm happy with that. I was disappointed with the location of Screw Attack because I really wanted to go get it,
Yeah.
but I knew it was a bad idea.
Yeah, it's always nice to have Screw Attack. The lower Norfair suit, right?
Yeah, Screw Attack's the best item to have IRL, right?
Yeah. Yeah, some of that stuff was hard to find. They were like all well hidden.
I thought it was. I thought the seed played out pretty nicely. I just felt like I was going all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, big picture, it looked like Kraid was actually Bressingham went there right away. It was the get the space jump immediately, and that was helpful. That he kind of rode that for a while, but everybody else had to end up going back there, and then East Meridia being at the bottom of Red Tower, both kind of like locked in that little spot.
Yeah.
Anybody who found that early enough, that was a big advantage. And the wreck ship.
I found East Meridia early enough, and I had gravity, but it was, and I had a feeling there was something there in Blue Brent Star, but I just didn't feel comfortable going there early on with no tanks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's scary with the hoppers.
Yeah, because you never know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I know what they
if you're not consistent, like if you're inconsistent like I am, especially.
Well, I know they can smack you for 80 damage.
Yeah, it only takes one.
Yeah, I've felt that before. Yeah, so the Vari suit was at the wreck ship, so it seemed like the dream play would have been like go to meme route right away, get space jump, and then go find the wreck ship and do that, and then you could just finish everything else off. So
yeah, Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I found wreck ship pretty late, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think you were one of the last ones to find the Vari seed. Thor
Yeah.
never did. He opted to try and do suitless lower Norfair, but he's the only one with Vari seed.
I was
And then he
afraid that was going to have to be. I was afraid I was going to have to do that, but I've never done a suitless lower Norfair before in my life. So,
yeah, it's
other
pretty
than well, other than one of the async seeds that started there, had a little bit of well, no, that one it gave variety right away, I guess. So I've never done a suitless lower Nerfer, so that idea scares me, even with all the tanks I had.
It is scary.
I
Yeah.
missed one, by the way. I wanted to collect them all.
I wanted them all. Yeah, I don't remember where it would have been the last one, but I did see you had a pretty good stock going into Torian there. How about those Metroids with power bomb?
I had 20, so that was no problem.
No problem. Nice. Well, yeah, GG on finishing. Yeah, this is definitely a monster seed with all the stuff being hidden in Lower Norfair. Definitely not so casual, considering it's a casual logic. That was a lot of good stuff hidden.
Yeah, it wasn't very casual, that's for sure. It wasn't very difficult, but it wasn't very casual either.
Kind of a strong arm casual.
Yeah.
Let's throw area rando in the mix. All bets are off.
Yeah, that's true.
So nice job fighting through it.
Yes. Yeah, and GG to anyone else who's still around.
Any last thoughts for the race?
No, it was fun. I have enjoyed doing this last few weeks. I'm still terrible at it, but I'm getting better. I'm coming for you, Junie. Eventually.
Yeah, we'll have to dethrone Junie sometime.
It might take a few years or decades or lifetimes.
Well, thanks for dropping by, and good luck in the future races.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, that's the end of our casual race for today. The next race is about minutes. That'll be the hard logic season races logic, and it's, I believe, boss random starting look and HUD. I was practicing some of those so that I can run it along the next race. So thanks to WJG for the restream and Speedrunners Arena, and we'll see you next mission.